You feel everything so deeply, don't you? It's like the world is playing its soundtrack right inside your chest. And it's not just sensitivity. It's a depth of feeling that can be both a gift and a curse. You know that feeling when you're driving home from work on a rainy day and the sky just opens up with gray clouds? It's like the whole world is mirroring your emotions. You feel overwhelmed, and it's as if the storm outside is somehow connected to the turmoil inside. As we explore why you might be feeling everything so deeply, let's examine a crucial aspect: childhood trauma. Think back to your formative years, the times when life seemed most uncertain, most unpredictable. Perhaps you were raised in an environment where emotions were constantly on high alert, like living in a state of perpetual alarm. Your nervous system became wired to respond swiftly to even the slightest disturbance, as if it's a threat to survival. This can translate into adulthood, making everyday situations feel overwhelming. Imagine walking through a crowded street. Suddenly, every noise, every glance, and every step feels suffocating. It's as if your body is replaying those childhood traumas, reactivating the same stress responses that were once necessary for self-preservation. You're not just reacting to the world around you, you're also reliving past moments that shaped you. You see, people-pleasing is like being trapped in a toxic relationship with yourself. On the surface, it seems harmless, but beneath the facade lies a deep-seated fear of abandonment or rejection. You're constantly seeking validation from others to fill an inner void that you can't seem to shake off. You know how sometimes you're walking down the street and a negative thought pops up out of nowhere? Maybe someone cuts you off in traffic, or you spill coffee on your shirt, and suddenly you're questioning every life choice you've ever made. It's like having a tiny critic in your head that's constantly whispering, "You're not good enough." And before you know it, this critic has taken over the entire conversation, replaying all the worst-case scenarios, making you feel like you're stuck in some kind of never-ending nightmare. I've been there too. I remember when I was trying to start my own business, and every time I thought about taking a step forward, my inner voice would pipe up with, "What if this doesn't work? Or what if people don't like it?" It's like having a tiny anchor holding you back from making progress. We're constantly judging ourselves, comparing our lives to others, and trying to fill that void within. But the more we do this, the more we feed into that vicious cycle of overthinking, self-doubt, and anxiety. Think back to the last time you started something new, maybe a project at work or a creative pursuit in your free time. You were excited, motivated, but then, somehow, someway, you found yourself stuck, unable to make progress. Maybe it was procrastination, maybe perfectionism, or perhaps fear of failure crept in and held you back. We've all been there, haven't we? It's like being on a treadmill that just keeps moving us further away from our goals. You might be wondering how someone can appear to have their life together on the outside while secretly struggling on the inside. I know this feeling all too well. I've been there myself. It's like living in a world of extremes. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next, you're drowning in despair. Imagine being an expert at hiding your true emotions behind a mask of confidence and productivity. You put on a brave face for the people around you, but beneath the surface you're suffocating under the weight of unexpressed feelings. It's like carrying a heavy backpack that no one can see. Everyone expects you to keep going, to keep performing. But here's the thing. High-functioning depression isn't just about feeling sad or down. It's about being constantly on edge, waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's about living in a state of hypervigilance, never truly relaxing because you're always anticipating the next crisis. We've explored why you feel everything so deeply. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it means you're intensely alive. On the other, it can be suffocating. But here's the thing. This intense emotional sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a strength that can be harnessed for healing and growth. Imagine your emotions as a garden, beautiful but also requiring care and attention. For too long, you've been neglecting this garden, letting it become overgrown with anxiety, self-doubt, and fear. But now, I want to encourage you to take the first steps towards tending to it. Start by acknowledging that your emotions are valid. They're not something to be ashamed of or suppressed. Take small moments each day to breathe into your body, to feel the weight of your emotions without judgment. It's a start. And remember, healing is not about erasing your pain, but learning to live with it in a way that doesn't define you. As we wrap up this conversation, I want you to hold on to one crucial thing. It's not your fault. You weren't born with a defective emotional switch. You were simply wired to feel deeply. This is a strength, not a weakness. It takes immense courage to acknowledge and navigate the complexities of your emotions. By recognizing this, you're taking the first step towards healing and liberation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. There are people who understand what it means to feel everything so deeply. You can start by reaching out to a trusted friend or seeking professional help.